Hello everyone, this is Brandon Schaefer, and recently I got a question from a subscriber, and the question was, how do I begin my paintings? What is the first thing that I do? Um, do I put like a background layer on and then sketch out what I want to do over that? Or, do I leave the canvas white? And it all depends. So let me explain a little bit about how I begin my paintings and what the process is, because I guess a lot of my tips have been kind of advanced, and I kind of forgot that most people are starting at square one, so I kind of need to get back down to the basic level, and let me explain it to you here. So sometimes my canvas is like this, plain white. Sometimes I go right into the painting. Depending on what your subject is, you may not need to sketch anything out. A lot of my landscapes, right off the top of my head, I didn't plan anything out, didn't sketch anything. You can sketch things out. Anyway, so if you're doing like a portrait, I would completely sketch this out. I have another video that I can link you to where I use a grid system, and if I'm using like a photo reference, like a portrait or an animal portrait, you do the draw it on there exactly how you want it, and then just detail paint it in. You can start out like this canvas, which all it is a burnt sienna, really thinned out with water. Just throw it on there. This is kind of like used as an underpainting, not the way that oil painters use it. With this, I just completely cover the canvas. And what it does is that you notice if you do like a blue sky or something, there's no little white lines showing, because if you left it completely white, sometimes it's really not the best. A lot of my paintings nowadays, I start out like this, and even with this one, when it was wet, you can see I kind of just started with a paintbrush, just using the water, and moved around kind of a little plan that I want to do. I don't know, I just experiment. I do things a lot of different ways, and then I find what worked the best for me. If I wanted to, I could even go back over this and draw with a pencil exactly how I wanted it to be. Maybe do some shading, some darks areas and things like that, and then just start painting it. So it depends on your subject, it depends on what you want to paint. Landscapes, I find that I don't really have to sketch anything out. If you do a thumbnail drawing, pencil drawing first, and then just use that as a reference, you can paint, right on there. Say you're doing a landscape, you either started out white or you start out with a burnt sienna. You put in a blue sky, and you put in a ground layer, and you want to have a tree right here. Some people don't want to just wing it and start painting a tree, because then you can't really go back over the background layer. It's kind of hard. You can sketch in with a pencil where you want this tree and how you want it to look, and then just paint over it. Paint over your pencil lines. You do it really lightly too. You can also get some tracing paper or any kind of paper, get it the right size, draw it out on a sheet of paper, draw the outline of a tree or whatever object you're putting in, and then cut it out, and then put it over your painting and see where you would like it. You could do, there's so many possibilities. I'm kind of getting off topic here, but starting out my paintings, very rarely do I use just white. I some kind of yellow or burnt sienna. You could do red. You could do experiment with different colors. Find out what works for you. If you want more of a, you could do it with a dark blue, like a blue color. If you want things more cooler looking, because sometimes you don't fill in all the spaces when you're painting. Some of the underpainting shows through, and that's why I use the burnt sienna, because I use a lot of blues and greens. And if you know a little bit of color theory, the orange kind of goes good with the blues and greens. Kind of shows through, makes the colors more vibrant. So just give that a try. I don't really like starting just plain white. You could use some kind of gray color, burnt sienna, anything. Experiment. That's your best plan. So hope this tip helps some people out there, a lot of beginners, or anyone. Anyway, post your comments down below. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, criticism, anything. I would appreciate it. Thank you for watching. As always, keep on painting, don't get discouraged. Anyway, take care of yourself. Peace.